Hi, this is Kay Watanabe with the Property Partners at Realty Executives.
And I'm Kimmy Donahue with Pacific Insurance. We're here today to spotlight Ryan Horn from Horn Pest Management. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So Ryan, tell us about Horn Pest Management and the services you provide.
Well, Horn Pest Management is a baby. We're about 3 years old, started in August of 2013, and we have a wide gamut of services. We do pest, termite, weed control, turf and ornamental, which is the treatment of plants if they are infested with bugs. We do specialty services such as bee removal, rodent exclusion, bat exclusion, pigeon work. So pretty much goes on and on. What I tell people is we'll even take care of a in-law, but you have to dig the hole.
Great. So when's the peak season for pests, and what common pests do you see in Tucson?
That's the great thing about our industry, is that we do have peaks and valleys, but for the most part throughout the year we stay consistently busy. In the summertime, the peak pest is bees or ants. When we get towards, let's say, August, September, termite season starts up, and that gets really busy. And that'll hold on through till, January, sometimes February, depending on how warm it is. And then February, March is a little bit slow, but then it starts right back up again in April.
So when you talk about your common pests, like crickets and ants and scorpions, because I know we have that a lot here in Tucson, how often should a homeowner, service their home for those type of pests?
That's a great question, because it is all personally based. You can have a homeowner that has a scorpion issue, and they'll see 3 scorpions a week. Doesn't bother them a bit. It's all about threshold. You can have one customer or one person that sees one ant crawling over from their neighbor's yard, and they're freaking out, and they need to have service. You have some people that just think this is part of home ownership, is to have pest control service. So it's all based on the individual. Okay. Preferably, what we like to do, we like to have people on a program. And we think that, and we know from experience that every other month service is great, really keeps the home pest free. Our services are all warranted, so should something pop up in between services, we're going to be right out there to take care of it.
Perfect.
Great. So Ryan, now I know that insurance typically includes damage for termites and rodents. So what advice or preventative maintenance would you recommend for new homeowners?
To be as clutter-free as possible. You can see, you want to be able to see the foundation of your home, because you'll be able to see any activity right when it starts to happen. We find a lot of times people have a problem with certain, say rodents, and termites, if they've got wood piles or just stuff piled up against the house. Because in the rodents and stuff, they can have, that's where they're going to make their homes. And it's going to be right up against your home. Or termite tubes could go undetected behind stuff like that. Leaf clutter along also, that'll lead to insect invasions. So the more that they have, we call it harborage in the business. So the more harborages you have, the more possibility you're going to have an issue.
Okay. So if we have clients, thinking about getting, pest control done, why should they choose you?
Number one reason is customer service.
Okay.
We feel if most pest control companies out there that take the time to keep up to date on the new products on the market, new techniques of application, they're gonna be able to kill a pest. Okay, but the difference is customer service. When we say we're gonna come out, we're out there, and we're out there with bells on, and we don't really look at the dollar amount. So if we got a customer that's paying $30 a service or a customer that's paying $150 a service, it doesn't matter to us. If you've got an issue, we're coming, and we're going to keep coming until we get it solved. But that's really the only true differential between certain pest control companies out there is the customer service.
So Ryan, what does the future look like for Horn Pest Management?
The future looks great. We're very excited to be in the position to hire a new person. I've just purchased a new vehicle, and I need to get a body in there. So we are looking for a customer service oriented person that we would be able to bring on, hire, train, and that's all paid for by the company. And that person will end up with a company vehicle, and all the future trainings, uniforms, everything is taken care of. But the customer service is the number one attribute that this person needs.
Great, fantastic.
Fantastic. Good luck with that. So if you're in need of any pest control service or if you just have a question, please contact Ryan at the phone number or his website listed below. Thank you for joining us today.